Hey, before I get into this, I just want to say thank you to all 64 of my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. It is because of you that my channel is growing and I'm trying to get up to 100. So if you want to refer my channel to anybody, please, by all means, do that. Liking my video, commenting on my video, sharing it out, whatever you do to interact with this video definitely helps me get up in the algorithm, definitely helps me get somewhere. And I hope to someday make it back to my community. What that will look like when we get there, we'll see. But I have some plans, some ideas. Right now, the goal is just to get me up to 100 subscribers. I appreciate you and all you do. I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, this is a trailer. This is an upcoming movie that's being released into movie theaters on May 22nd of next year. Something that's kind of unique about this is that this is a movie, a Star Wars movie that is a sequel to a show that released first on Disney Plus. So it kind of shows you that in order for Star Wars to make The Mandalorian profitable, they've had to bring it into the movie theaters. Kind of an interesting situation, if you ask me, and interesting might be the understatement of the year. What I think is truly unique, though, is the likes to dislikes ratio. Now, Jester Bell is a YouTuber that I have watched in the past. I'm currently subscribed to her. I like some of her content. She talks about Marvel superheroes and some of the current trends with the movies and all that a lot. One thing that she got captured on a screenshot is that this trailer right here, within the first hour, had 5,000 views and 30,000 likes. Disney, tell me you're using bots without telling me that you're using bots. I digress. Currently, this trailer, it's been over a week now. I just want to throw this out there. It's been 9 days. Currently, this trailer is sitting at 136,000 likes and 48K dislikes. Okay, that's not the worst. It didn't ratio. That's good. There have been some there have been some Star Wars trailers that have ratioed like that, like the one for the Acolyte, right? But it's nothing compared to previous Star Wars trailers, right? I got some of them up here on my screen right here, such as the one for The Force Awakens, right? So we come down here, we see that we're sitting at almost 1 million likes, right? Now, granted, this came out like 9 years ago, but people have gotten on the internet a lot more since 9 years ago. So this one's at 812,000 likes, 29K dislikes. Okay. Okay. Pretty good number. Force Awakens 9 years ago. Okay. Okay. Almost 1 million. Come over here to the infamous Rise of Skywalker. 681,000 likes. Took a bit of a dip. We come over here to The Last Jedi, soared up a little bit again, over here at 794,000 likes. Now, granted, all of these came out 7 years ago, right? Or more. You know, they're older trailers. They've had time to gather more likes and all that, right? But I don't think that a lot of these trailers are going to get the majority of their likes before release. I think a lot of them are going to get their likes before the release of the movie that they're hyping up. And so we're over here at The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's been over a week. Just a little bit over 1,000 likes. Hasn't even topped out at 250,000 likes. I'm a little scared for this movie. A little scared. The comment section though is absolutely fire. It is comedy gold. I'm gonna get my popcorn and my Pepsi, and I'm gonna sit here in the back and just munch and laugh like this guy right here. I'm glad Pedro is getting work again. Feels like it's been a few days since his last performance. Like, you know, in Fantastic Four, First Steps, still have not watched that movie. You cannot pay me to watch that movie. Somehow, the Razor Crest returned. Disney executives Everyone, stop talking about Jimmy Kimmel. Look at the shiny new Star Wars movie. Now, just real quick, I want to say that I'm all for free speech. By all means, Jimmy Kimmel should have his job. What I find ironic is that Gina Carano, right? She voiced her opinions. It was something that Disney was not happy about. They fired her, defamed her. They got a whole thing settled. They got this whole thing settled. She sued them. It was a whole thing. Got a lot of attention. A lot of people are kind of upset that they settled outside of court because they would have liked to have seen the evidence come up and, see just how bad it was and have all of Disney's dirty laundry out for everyone to see. We're never going to see what happened behind the scenes, but at least she got her money. What's interesting is that Jimmy Kimmel got fired by Disney because he intentionally misrepresented what happened with, what was it, Charlie Kirk, some conservative guy? And Disney fired him for that. Now, granted, they went ahead and framed it as pressure from the SEC, the Trump administration, whatever. But then they brought Jimmy Kimmel back. They rehired him and acted like it was a win for the liberals. And what gets me, why I think this is funny, why I think it's kind of hilarious is that they're rejoicing that they're winning a game that they created with the rules that they set for themselves, and they're acting like people who had nothing to do with it somehow got a loss. Like, as somebody who believes in free speech, by all means, Jimmy, have your job, okay? But conservatives did not fire Jimmy Kimmel. Disney, liberals, fired Jimmy Kimmel, and then they rehired Jimmy and acted like it was somehow the mental gymnastics that all of that requires is just too much for me to want to invest in. Getting back to reading the comments. Pedro Pascal, that's a name I haven't heard in 5 minutes. This one right here, though, gets me. From Colby Montooth 508. Wow, I wish I felt anything. I may not have felt anything from watching the trailer, but I felt that comment right there. This just looks like one episode of the show. If you've watched the trailer, I'm not going to watch it on here for, copyright or, whatever. But yeah, it looks like an episode of the show. I remember when the Fairly OddParents got movies made, right? And the movies looked like a higher quality than what we got with the TV show. I'm sure there were others at the time, like Teen Titans got a movie? Higher quality movie than the TV show. Same situation. Grogu is certainly doing a variety of things in this movie. In my opinion, Grogu should have been gone after season 2, or if they were going to bring him back, they needed to explore more about his species in the Star Wars universe. And they haven't done any of that. This is the most soulless trailer I've ever seen. Thank you, Monte Carlo. 100% agree with that. Finally, something with Pedro Pascal in it. There was a shortage lately. Ooh, remember AT-ATs? Ooh, yeah, I remember. The title card looks like an Angry Birds title animation. Never been a huge fan of Angry Birds. I'm kind of interested in the correlation. I like the part where Grogu says to Din Djarin, "Come with me if you want to live." It gave me chills. Now, he didn't actually say that in the trailer, but it's just, oh. Thank you, Star Wars fans. Huh? I'm so confused by this one. Okay, I'm just going to ignore this one. Actually, I'm going to dislike it. For a second, I thought this is a fan-made trailer. Releasing a TV episode in theaters is insane. The most shocking part of the trailer is that I care even less than I expected. If only Disney could be as brave as their characters. I can't believe that this is in the trailer, that someone looked at this and went, good job. I'll wait until my local Blockbusters has it on VHS to rent. Oh my god, that one's great. That one's priceless. Thumbs up for that one. Honestly, the only thing that really caught my attention was, wait, Sigourney Weaver's in Star Wars now? And then that immediately made me start thinking of rewatching Alien instead. Don't ask questions, just consume product, then get excited for new products. I feel like people were more excited for the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith re-release than for this one, and that is true. That is so true. I seen it. I kind of wish I'd seen it in theaters again. That was such a good movie, and yeah, yeah. Mandalorian season 3 destroyed the momentum built after season 2 finale. Agreed. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. This is the way. I've never owned Disney Plus. A friend of mine has it, and he lets me have an account on it. And to that guy, my best friend Ricky Bobby, I say thank you. The bit where Grogu yells, "Get to the chopper," and then save Superman from the Daleks was cinematic gold. So brave and stunning, gave me chills. This trailer made me understand what apathy is. Wow, this feels like when you've done too many side quests and forgot what the main storyline was. How far down are we? We're going into this for a few minutes now, aren't we? Disney will never recapture the aura of that first Mando trailer from 2019. Facts. I wasn't going to watch The Mandalorian, but everyone told me to watch it, and this first season was okay. It was good. Second season, a little bit more okay, not as good. Third season, I made myself watch the third season, but honestly, they castrated my boy Boba Fett with the Book of Boba Fett. They emasculated him. This is where we need the Godfather meme. What have they done to my boy? I can't forgive Disney for what they did to Boba Fett. Thanks for leaving the comment section open. It's much more entertaining than this trailer. And that's something else that I've been kind of wondering. Why hasn't Disney gone through and deleted all these comments yet? Usually they make such an effort for it to only be positive stuff, only good things. It's been over a week and they haven't even bothered to get rid of all of the negative comments. It's gold. It's great. It makes me wonder if Lucasfilm and people like Kathleen Kennedy are realizing just how much they've sunk this franchise into the ground. When Dom Toretto showed up to challenge Sebulba to a drift race, truly epic. Okay, that I kind of need a fan animation of. Anybody who knows how to make a fan animation of bringing Fast and Furious to go up against Sebulba, do it. You'll get money. You'll get gold for that. Nice panic drop. Of all the trailers I've seen, this is one of them. If only I could feel something. I'm glad that they accepted the challenge of taking a I'm glad that they accepted the challenge of taking a TV show that had completely fallen off and making it into a movie. I'm not sure if that's an insult or a compliment. I'm thinking it's an insult. I'm reading it as an insult. It's so weird. The comments are more entertaining than the trailer itself. 50% of the comments, Jimmy Kimmel and the Empire. 49.9% of the comments, this looks like season 4. 0.01%, somehow the Razor Crest returned. I will never forgive the creative team behind the show for bringing back Grogu after his narratively satisfying exit from the story so Disney could keep using him for marketing. Agreed. I thought that this was a joke when I first saw it. Here's the thing, Pukey McDork. It is a joke. I miss the days when I could feel something for Star Wars. Agreed. I can't believe I'm not even excited that we're finally getting a new Star Wars movie. Can someone tell me why we actually need this movie? This will be the longest Grogu toy commercial ever. I love how they made the Mandalorian and Grogu title at the end of the trailer like an Indiana Jones style adventure movie. Okay. Okay, I don't understand it, but okay. This doesn't even feel like a movie. It feels like season 4. Star Wars has never felt more soulless. The last time I watched a Star Wars movie in theaters didn't go well. I am not going to take that risk again. More power to you. I don't even know how to say your name. I'll be sure to watch this via non-Disney means. Based. A man of vision. As some people would say, Sigma. Now, I don't understand what that means, but it's supposed to be good, so I'm going to roll with it. I guarantee you Grogu will say his first line, and it will be, "The way this is." Oh, for the love of God, I hope not. Stranger, I am lost. Mandalorian, this is the way. Grogu eats the stranger's map. That last comment reminded me of Knuckles. The Knuckles meme. Do you know the way? This is the way. Seems like the budget was so tight, they had to cut corners even to name the film. Ouch. What's strange is that this is supposed to be a movie that's like hugely subsidized by California. From what I remember, they took out like some sort of grant or whatever, but they have to incorporate like a whole bunch of DEI politics into it, if I remember correctly. I'll have to get the information somewhere, but that's something I heard. I don't remember where I saw it, what it was, but yeah. So I'm expecting a lot of DEI politics in this movie, a lot of agenda-focused storytelling instead of character-driven storytelling. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Seems like the budget was so... Oh, wait, I already read that one. The trailer didn't even feel like a movie, but like a new TV show season. Agreed. Can't wait for the scene where Din Djarin and Grogu completely capitulate to the Imperial Remnant the moment they're threatened. I'm just glad Pedro Pascal is safe. I was starting to worry after not seeing him in a movie for weeks. This is the Disney version of Jingle Some Keys Quick. Maybe they'll forget about Kimmel. Grogu using a spyglass. Cut to a scene with binoculars view. Oh. Disney saw everyone canceling subscriptions and decided to drop a trailer. Feels like a TV show trailer. This is the most real comment section I've seen under a Star Wars trailer just far. People are finally coming to their senses, thank God. For the first time in my life, I can honestly say that special effects in movies all look better 10 years ago. The fact that there is basically no dialogue in this trailer feels like a statement about the plot of the movie. Ooh. I feel so whelmed watching this trailer. Disagree, because whelmed would make it sound like they're satisfied, and I am not satisfied. I see Sigourney Weaver in a space show, and I immediately think of Ripley. I didn't know this was a movie until the last 5 seconds of the trailer. No, guys, Star Wars is actually still a healthy cinematic property. Releases Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Oh my god. Am I the only one who admits that Grogu sounds like a newborn alien from Alien? Oh my god. Disney is the Empire. With that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop reading the comment section. That right there. There's so many more comments that are just tearing down this entire trailer and Star Wars as a whole. Oh my god, I could be at this for hours. I could be at this forever. But I just wanted to update everybody. The reason I have not been making a video for a while is because I've been trying to get my audio fixed. I believe my audio is fixed. Part of the reason why I recorded this video unedited, decided to just go ahead and put it out tonight, go ahead and make something quick, easy, just capture the screen of Google Chrome and go through the comment section of this as one. I wanted to do this since the trailer dropped anyway, but then two, I wanted to see how I sound. I want to play this back, hear my own voice, hear all this all sounds. I want to get your comments on this too. One thing I think I'll need to do is I'll need to get like some soundboards and rugs on the wall to kind of, take away any sort of echo, but I'm going to have to wait until I move, and moving is not in the cards anytime super soon. I am looking at moving those, so when I have my own place, when I'm able to put some stuff up on the walls, I will definitely putting sound panels and rugs up on the wall to kind of, get rid of any echo. Right now I live in a concrete and wooden room. It's not good for soundproofing, but I did get myself a new microphone. It's a nice, I want to say it's almost $200 microphone. So got myself a little arm for the microphone so that way I can have it up by my face instead of having to hold it with my hand like I was having to with my previous microphone. Thank you to my friend HJ Gamer for helping me get my audio fixed. I'm going to go ahead and include his link in the description below. If you guys want to go check him out, support him, tell him that the little guy sent you. With that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one good. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm also on Twitch if you want to follow me on Twitch. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts. Any feedback I get, I try to respond to it. All that good stuff, guys. So expect more videos coming out in the near future. I will be releasing a video about Daredevil and Invincible here soon. I'm not sure if it'll be my next video, but I'm waiting until after Daredevil releases into Marvel Rivals to make that show, or to make that video. So anyway, this is my first video I've done in a while. It's unedited. I'm sure you've heard some of the mistakes I've made, like when I talked over myself earlier and had to make a weird noise to kind of get back on track. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good day, whatever time zone it is for you. Peace.